Hey, how's it going, Old School Runescape, and welcome to another weekly recap. This week, we saw a few changes recently voted in from poll 32, starting off with the new Crystal Halberd special attack. Mimicking the Dragon Halberd, this special attack consumes 30% of your special energy, and sends 2 hits at any enemies within your reach. Up next, we've adjusted the alchemy and drop warnings to now go by the grand exchange prices, to hopefully prevent you from making mistakes like accidentally alching your valuables. Following that, the Bando's Godsword received a long-awaited buff by reducing its special attack from consuming 100% of your special attack energy. The BGS's special attack War Strike now only requires 65% of your special attack energy, making it a considerably better weapon when PKing and PVMing. Moving on, a simple yet well-appreciated quality of life update. We've now introduced the left-click smithing option to make smithing that much more convenient. And our last update this week has been adding an additional reward to the Elite Lumbridge and Draenor achievement diaries, and that's the ability to use the fairy rings without requiring a staff. Now that's handy. Now among several patch notes, you'll also find that Oziak now sells anti-dragon shields, and you also now have the ability to purchase membership bonds from the interface in-game. And lastly, we proposed a new website design with a much more up-to-date, faster, and modern design. Courtesy of Mod Biggs and Mod All-Star, we've shown examples of the World Select page and the high scores, as well as on their mobile versions, so we'd love to hear your feedback in the comment section below. So let's move on to this week's Q&A, where we discussed a few interesting topics such as a possible Guthix Godsword, the Dragon Warhammer, and Max Capes. So be sure to check out the video highlight linked below if you haven't seen it already. And finally, we move on to our player spotlight feature, starting off with Lelador, who managed to be the very first Iron Man to obtain the new Achievement Diary cape. A truly impressive accomplishment considering how few normal players have this cape so far, so well done. Up next, something a little different. We take a look at the TwitchTwins, who as you can imagine are twins who stream RuneScape on Twitch. Being IronMan, they challenge each other to accomplish goals and swap between screens periodically.
Robin Hood hat, who's your daddy? Who is your daddy?
Now that's an interesting concept. And lastly, we take a look at Freeside, who was somehow able to receive an Elite Clue Scroll, a Calphite Princess, and a Dragon 2H sword from the Calphite Queen in a single drop. All that on an Iron Man nonetheless. That's impressive. So there you have it, guys. That about sums up this week in Old School RuneScape. So don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date with the game, and aside from that, well, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next week.